Good afternoon, I'm Paolo Del Rosario. This is Newsfeed on the Bilyonaryo News Channel. Former Senator Antonio Trillanes IV says it's up to the 5 former PNP officials if they will cooperate or not with the International Criminal Court prosecutor's probe on the Duterte drug war. Former PNP officers Oscar Albayalde, Romeo Caramat Jr., Edilberto Leonardo, Eleazar Mata, and Senator Ronald De La Rosa are now considered suspects in the ICC case against the former President Rodrigo Duterte. In an interview with attorney Karen Jimenez on Bilyonaryo News Channel's At the Forefront, Trillanes also says that hopes De La Rosa and companions will also be issued warrants of arrest.
If the ICC were to issue a warrant of arrest, would these also include these 5 PNP officials?
Well, I certainly hope so, but I'm not in control of that. But I think it depends on how they would be cooperating. Because as it is, since they're already classified as suspects and they are now being informed of their rights as suspects, so they can be, they can choose to cooperate or not. If they don't cooperate, then the evidence against them would hold. And therefore, they would likely be included in the warrant of arrest.
The ICC prosecutor has asked the Philippine government's assistance in interviewing the 5, but Solicitor General Menardo Guevarra already said that the government won't assist the ICC in their investigation. Guevarra stands by the Marcos administration's position that the Philippines has no legal duty to lend any assistance to the ICC. However, Guevarra also says that the government cannot stop the ICC prosecutor from proceeding any way he wants. Government has formed an interagency task force to deal with the oil spill in Bataan. This as President Bongbong Marcos ordered all concerned agencies to provide the necessary support for the affected areas. The task force includes the Department of the Interior and Local Government, the Environment and Social Welfare Departments, and local authorities from Bataan, Bulacan, Cavite, Parañaque, Las Piñas, Pasay, Manila, and Navotas. MT Terranova was carrying 1.4 million liters of industrial fuel oil when it capsized off Limay last week. Meanwhile, the University of the Philippines Marine Science Institute warns the oil spill from Limay, Bataan could reach Metro Manila. UPMSI says that this is based on the observed trajectory of the spill, but it adds the forecast has what it describes as some levels of uncertainty. Some local governments like Navotas are already preparing for the oil spill. They are coordinating with the Philippine Coast Guard and other government agencies. The oil spill of Limay in Bataan has reached several coastal barangays of Cavite. Let's now talk to Noveleta Mayor Dino Reyes Chua. Mayor, maraming salamat. Thank you for joining us on the show.
Hi, Paolo, and I'm here to monitor the oil spill.
Well, Mayor, has the oil spill already reached the coast of Noveleta?
As of this morning, Sir Paolo, we have received reports from our fisher folks that they have seen some water lilies and some garbage with oil. But we have yet to receive official statement from Philippine Coast Guard kung ito ba talaga ay yung tinatawag na oil spill na, no, kung umabot na sa shoreline namin, or this is just a garbage na inanod to our shoreline, no?
Mayor, may mga preemptive measures ba kayo just in case the oil spill reaches yung mga coast ninyo?
Actually, yesterday we attended a meeting to brief us regarding the possible effects of this oil spill, no? We attended a meeting with the DILG Secretary, Ben-Hur Abalos, and also with other mayors and governors of the provinces affected of this oil spill.
Mayor,
we are still waiting for BIFAR to announce kung safe ba itong mga isda natin dito and shellfish from Cavite, no? Tomorrow we will have another meeting with them to officially issue some statement regarding this.
Mayor, on the ground, has any preparations already taken place from the barangays near the coast that will or could be affected by the oil spill?
Of course, we are talking to them to give them some options kung ano yung pwede muna nilang gawing kabuhayan since for sure, no, ma-hamper yung kanilang livelihood kung talagang abot po sa shoreline ng Cavite itong oil spill na ito from Limay, Bataan, definitely we will be banning all seafoods, no, that will be coming from the shore of Cavite. So bibigyan natin sila ng alternative livelihood and to give them some relief goods para to ensure naman that their family na hindi magugutom.
Mayor Dino, maraming salamat. Thank you very much for the update and hopefully we get to talk to you soon as the situation develops. Maraming salamat.
Right.
That was
Thank
Mayor.
you, Sir Paolo. Have
Maraming
a good
salamat,
day.
sir. That was Mayor Dino Reyes Chua of Noveleta. The controversial secret funds of the Marcos administration slashed in the proposed 2025 national budget. Now, a look at next year's spending plan from Hannah T.
The 2025 budget proposal sees a 16% cut in the Confidential and Intelligence Funds or CIF, dropping from 12 billion pesos to 10.2 billion. Budget Secretary Amina Pangandaman emphasizes that these funds, used for undercover and national security operations, will be strictly allocated to agencies with a clear need.
Ang Philippine National Police po sa ilalim ng DILG, pinaglaanan din po natin ang 806.03 million pesos. Ang Philippine Drug Enforcement Agency po ay merong 500 million pesos. Na ang Department of National Defense as a whole, kasama po ang Armed Forces of the Philippines, General Headquarters, Philippine Army, Philippine Air Force, Philippine Navy will get a total, Office of the Secretary will get a total of 1.8 billion pesos. If you'll notice po, based on dun sa breakdown na binigay ko, sila lang po yung pwedeng may confidential and intel fund. Kaya din po siya bumaba ng 16%.
Other agencies, including Finance, Transportation, Bureau of Customs, and Bureau of Immigration, will also get a share of the intelligence expenses. The 2024 budget's 9.2 billion peso allocation for confidential and intelligence funds to the Office of the President sparked controversy over potential misuse. Concerns increased when unprogrammed funds rose to 731.45 billion pesos, prompting fears of insufficient oversight. Meanwhile, House Speaker Martin Romualdez highlights that the 2025 budget prioritizes job creation, education quality, and healthcare expansion.
Patuloy naming babantayan dito sa Kongreso ang paggastos ng pondong ito. Titiyakin namin na bawat piso ay may balik din sa mamamayan sa pamamagitan ng programa at proyekto.
In line with the constitutional mandate, the largest budget share goes to education, with 977.6 billion focusing on quality and accessible tertiary education. Public Works receives 900 billion pesos for infrastructure, and health is allocated 297.6 billion. The Interior and Local Government gets 278.4 billion pesos for PNP, BFP, BJMP, and gender-responsive initiatives. The defense sector is allocated 256.1 billion pesos for national security. Social welfare receives 230.1 billion, while agriculture and agrarian reform are granted 211.3 billion. The transportation sector, with the highest budget increase, is allocated 180.9 billion to enhance infrastructure. The judiciary receives 63.6 billion pesos, and the Justice Department is allocated 40.6 billion for law enforcement and legal services.
I am confident that with the collaborative efforts of the executive and legislative departments, we will achieve a budget that not only meets the immediate needs of our people, but also sets the stage for a more prosperous and equitable Philippines.
Hannah T., Bilyonaryo News Channel.
And those are the news this hour. I'm Paolo Del Rosario. Stay tuned to Bilyonaryo News Channel for more top-of-the-hour news. Catch us on Free TV, Channel 31, and also on our website, bnc.ph. Bilyonaryo News Channel, always on top.